welcome back to the Grove. Today we are playing my favorite deck in Standard right now, which is 4-color Reanimator. We have all your typical cards: Town Greeter, Kiora, Kavaero, and Overlord of the Belmerk, Bringer of the Last Gift, and Ardyn. So without further ado, let's get started. Normally I would say that this hand is not very keepable. I don't have a black source, I don't have a third land for Formidable Speaker or Kiora, but since I have Town Greeter, I'm going to keep this and assume that I'll be able to hit a land drop with Town Greeter on turn 2. Could be a bad assumption. We could pay for it here, but it's something that's worth a try regardless. And we do hit a land. And I think they are playing a different version of the same deck that we are, so this will be an interesting game. Against another Reanimator deck, playing Ardyn in the graveyard is really bad for us because they could reanimate it before we can. So I'm not going to discard it just yet. We do have land advantage since we went first, so we could have discarded it and probably been fine, but I don't like taking those risks. And I might pay for that here. Because had I discarded Ardyn, I could have reanimated it, then reanimated his Bringer of the Last Gift to make sure he couldn't board wipe me. But it is what it is, I suppose. I don't think playing Kavaero right here is the right play. I think their graveyard looks a little scarier than ours does. Maybe it doesn't. I think I want to make our graveyard scarier before I do anything, and I think that was the right call. Let's go ahead and get rid of this enchantment. And let's see if he brings back everything. Without any hesitation, just snaps the Kavaero. Oh. That makes perfect sense to me. Let's see if he blocks. Just trying to make our graveyard resurrection a little juicier. Let's see, what would I like? I would like Terror of the Peaks in my graveyard. Do you play Kavaero again? You do. Do you board wipe? That is the other question on my mind. You do not. You play Ardyn. This is what I was talking about earlier. Ardyn is such a dangerous card to have in my graveyard. We'll block. He'll trade with the 6/6, and then he'll have a 5/5 flyer that's uncontested. But that's fine. We will run everything into our opponents here. I thought I clicked on the wrong card. I was so scared for a moment. We have another bringer of the last gift in the graveyard. May as well put my 4th one in there. I'm going to decline the 2nd one. I like where I'm at hand-wise. Going to keep this in my hand. I'm going to play it naturally later on in the game. They whiff completely on gain another creature. Or, sorry, they whiff completely on trying to make their graveyard better. Their graveyard's actually quite horrendous right now if they try to board wipe us. And they do. And they know it's over, so that's a win for us. GG. This hand was a little scary, but then I drew a 3rd land, so I feel pretty okay now. They're playing Starting Town, so we don't know what deck they're running quite yet. I did not get a land with my Town Greeter, which is a bit unfortunate. Ooh. Blue Black Control, maybe? We're playing this over playing Formidable Speaker so we can get Bringer of the Last Gift in the graveyard. And then we draw more Bringer of the Last Gift, because of course that's how that works. I don't like our current situation. I really want to maybe play Kiora. My instincts go for Town Greeter because I want a Chaos or Cavern of Souls land. I think Town Greeter's the right play. Are you going to bounce Formidable Speaker? Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can get that land. Cavern of Souls right on top. Beautiful. We name human. Then we Overlord to make our graveyard even juicier. We hit Kavaero on our way, so we have a second Kavaero in case things go bad. We are looking good in this game. And now they play Strategic Betrayal and exile my graveyard. Or at least that's what I'm expecting to happen. I have Ardyn in the graveyard. That was a huge mistake to attack right there, but I don't. So now we board wipe. They can't counter it because of Cavern of Souls. Oh crap. They're activating the ability to cancel out the effect. Well, I have good news for myself at least. I have a 4/4 flyer, or it's not even a flyer. Why is it not a flyer? Oh, because it cancelled out its ability to fly as well. Right. Well, if it was worth doing once, it's worth trying again. Kavaero Mind Bitten, it's 2. Bringer of the Last Gift. And you have another Tidebinder. Luckily for us, because of the Tidebinders, we can play Kavaero and have 2 coexist on the board, even though it's a legendary creature. At least I think that's why that works. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong. Oh boy. More bats. Going to take my second Terra, I assume? Nope. I'm in a really bad spot right now. I think that we might lose the sprouts. Another Cavern of Souls is not what we needed here. We'll go ahead and call Demon on the off chance that we get to play this from our hand. Trying to put them on a clock. They have me on a clock. I think we just lost. 3, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, we're toast. We lose. Should have kept my Kavaeros untapped. I shouldn't have attacked like that. This hand is only keepable because we have Wistfulness. We don't need 3 Kavaeros. And we don't have a green source, oh no. I just realized we don't have a green source for Town Greeter. We don't need 4 Kavaeros. Now we have a green source so we can kill a Johnny. They are going to do a decent amount of damage to us before we do though. I did not know my sleeves did that. That's cool. Let's go ahead and play Town Greeter. Let's get Kiora just in case things go sideways. Things are super dicey for us right now. They have so much life. We will name human. Don't mess this up. And we win. Going to keep copying Terra. And they know what's going to happen, so they go ahead and concede even with 36 life. GG. I don't see keeping this hand. We won't have a play until turn 3. And if we don't draw a land, we're totally toast. We don't have a black source here, but I think we'll be fine with Town Greeter. Looks like they might be playing mono black. Or, sorry, mono red. We draw our favorite Cavern of Souls. Mono red does look like it's confirmed. I needed to play a black source right there. I wanted to play Awaken. Though admittedly this might work out better. My instincts told me to block this, but if he has something that boosts it by 2, then we die without getting a trade-off. So we were dead either way. We call human. We play Ardyn. And we start getting more lands. And more health. And that's that. They didn't want to play anymore. We're playing against an ally deck. This deck does have incredible swing value. If it's the same deck I'm thinking of. But we could be in trouble. I was really hoping to hit a Bringer of the Last Gift right there. We did not, but we'll discard 1 with Formidable Speaker on turn 3. Unless they play something we absolutely have to get rid of. Which we can't anyway because of this card. We'll go ahead and block. A reason to keep Town Greeter on the field when we can have it in the graveyard. Our opponent is contemplating what's about to happen and what they can do to stop it or deal as much damage as they can before it happens. We block, no reason not to. Let our creature die so we can bring it back. Cavern of Souls, human. Then we play Kavaero. That is one way to stop it. That is not a counter. 4, 7, 9, 11, 13. And they make lethal here. Bumps the damage to 14. That bumps the damage to 15. And 16, that's lethal. 9, 12, 14, 16, yep. Good game. Got a little bit unlucky with our lands there. I really wanted to play Formidable Speaker on turn 3, but we didn't get it. Looks like we're playing blue-black control again. I wonder if this deck has the mill package in it. I'm sure it does. They took the right card, I just lucked out and drew a green. But they're gonna take Kavaero now. I'll have the Formidable Speaker again to get another Kavaero. We attack for 2. Try our best to keep a half their life gain. I don't trust them leaving 3 untapped lands. I want to see what's in their hand. As if they have a kill spell, then reviving Ardyn is pointless. And they did. That makes sense. They'll draw 3 cards. And we play Mind Bitten, we get Bringer of the Last Gift, because I didn't even know I had Bringer in the graveyard. Apparently I had 2 of them, which is fantastic. And that's game. Good game. Thank you all so much for watching Sprouts. I hope that you enjoyed it and were able to relax. I hope that you have pleasant dreams tonight. Good night and sleep well.